Hey y'all, Whessup? It's your girl D.Chanel. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing my 2020 overall favorite makeup, I guess, of the entire year. Because, as we know, 2020 was trash, okay? I'm not even gonna, there's no reason to front. 2020 was trash. And hopefully 2021 will be better. And the only way to make it better is to bring it in with my favorite products. So I did a full face of my favorite products. Didn't do any demoing, didn't want this video to be too long, but I did want you guys to see how it looks on my face. And I'm going to be showing you each of my favorite products and telling you why I like them. So if you want to see that, just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so let's jump right in. I'm gonna be going in the order of how I do my face, because as I said, there's not that many products, but I still wanted to share this with you guys because there are a few things in here that I feel are noteworthy. So we'll start with primer, Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. So like, this primer gave me so many struggles before I bought the full size, right? And you might be wondering, well, then why did you buy the full size? I don't know, right? So I had got it in like a birthday sample in like 2018, 2019. Didn't like it. And then I had gotten it in another sample. It was a bigger sample. So the birthday sample was a little squeezy packet. And then the bigger sample was like a little teeny weeny. I guess it's the mini version. I don't know. It looks too small to be a mini, but it's besides the fact. I got that, using my Sephora points, and I didn't hate it as much as I did when I got like the little mini sample, but I didn't love it as much as I do now, right? So I was like, you know what, just buy it. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but I was like, just buy it. So I bought it. And now I have a backup because I don't know what it is. It's, hydrating, hydro, and gripping. It makes your makeup last all day, and I do honestly notice a difference when I wear it versus when I don't. So, Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. Chef's kiss, okay? The next thing I'm gonna talk about, I got a little basket. I got a little basket. Thumbnail. I got a little basket right here. So after foundation, you do not foundation. The foundation. After powder, you do foundation. And this one was hard because later in the year, and I think I'm still gonna give like a special mention to it, but yet later in the year I found another foundation that I absolutely love that I didn't think I would. But for like a majority of the year, up until like August, from January to August, I only used one foundation. The ABH Luminous Foundation. I don't know what she put in this. It's magic, it's sorcery. I love it, okay? It says it's luminous, and you think dewy luminous, oh, it's not gonna last at all. That's a negative. This lasts so well on me. I have 2 shades of it because, sitting in quarantine, not going outside in the sun, I got lighter. So I have the shades 500C and 480C. This one's 480, this one's 500. And I just mixed them on my face today. And as you can see, it worked out quite well because, again, haven't been going outside. I'm a little paler. See him a little pale, but that's beside the point. This foundation lasts so well. It looks beautiful on the skin regardless of whether you use a sponge, use a brush, use primer, you don't use primer. This looks good on me regardless of anything. Ooh, nose ring sideways. Regardless of anything. So this is my favorite foundation. My second runner-up favorite foundation is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte. During the summertime, when it's hot, I don't have words, okay? Like, it's that good. I don't have to powder it, I don't have to set it down, and it just stays on my face, under my mask. Under my mask, it stays on. So, Too Faced Born This Way Matte Spiced Rum is my shade, if you wanted to know. Second runner-up. Honestly, they're both tied for like top tier. I don't have a second runner-up. It's ABH and Too Faced. They're right here. There's no competition. So next, the only concealer I actually loved all 2020. Pat McGrath. What is this actually called? The Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I have the shade MD26. Every time I use something else, I'm like, why did I even try? Like, why did I try? I don't know why I tried. Because I always go back. I have a backup of this too. I always go back to this. This is fire. Again, no words. I don't know what else to say. It has great coverage. It's not like cakey full coverage, but then it's like a little bit hydrating, but still has coverage, but then it sets down nicely and it doesn't look too matte or dry on my under eyes. Like, this is perfection. Skin perfection concealer. Yes, this is my favorite. I love it. It's gonna be real hard to top this one in 2021, but hey, I'm not mad if somebody does. Y'all have an invitation to try and top it. Trust me, I'll try it out. So after we do concealer, getting this all over the place. After you do concealer, you powder. And my favorite powder for 2020, I think 2019 too, honestly, I'm not really sure, is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in the shade Kunafa. I don't know if you can see the shade of that. It's like yellow, goldy, meh. But I've had this for so long, because if you don't know, which if you're watching this video, you probably should, I have dry skin. So I don't like to use a lot of powder, which explains why I still have this after such a long time. But this doesn't dry me out. I don't understand how a baking powder doesn't dry my face out, but it don't. I love it. I use it for my under eyes, I guess the middle of my face if I put concealer, which I usually don't, but I don't know how I get by without that. I've tried other stuff, like I like the Laura Mercier, it's nice. I'll use it, but that's my baby. If I'm ever in doubt, that's where it is. That's where I'm going. Oh, excuse me. So that's under eye, right? This next product, I have a video on it. I'll link it up above. The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Now I know this came out 5 days before the end of the year, right? Came out on December 26th. But like, do you see how it set down my face, but it doesn't look dry? Do you see? Okay, so I use this to set liquid foundations, or if I'm feeling lazy, I'll use this by itself. I love it that way too. But like, Fenty always be coming out with bangers, and I don't know why she keeps doing this. She's trying to steal my money, and I'm not necessarily upset about it. But this, if you want to see a full review, again, go watch it. But I love this for setting my face. Like, it sets it down and I don't feel dry. You know, matte, but I don't feel dry. So that's another one, another favorite. Next up, we have bronzer, and it's again Fenty. Sorry, it's dirty. This is the Sunstalker bronzer in Mocha Mami. Look, my goal is to hit pan. I've never hit pan on anything before in my entire life, and this one just won't die. Like, you can see the bottom of the pan, it's right there. It just won't get there. But this is my favorite bronzer. I've tried a couple bronzers this year. I don't hate them, but this, like I said, if I'm ever in doubt, these are my go-to products. I will always go back to this. It does not matter. This is it. Now, if you come out with darker shades, I'll be happier, because then, you know, other people can use it. But I don't, this is going to be a video of me being speechless, because these are my products that I can't live without them. And I don't know what I did for bronzer before this. What did I use? Oh, I used the Becca bronzer, which is, you know, red, just like this one, but it's shimmery. This is matte. This is the first matte bronzer I think I ever purchased because there was a bronzer out for somebody that's my skin tone, and I was excited and I purchased this one. Since then, I've tried other bronzers, and this always comes back. This is always on top. So, Mocha Mommy. That's just how it is. Next, we're gonna talk about blush. And if you know me, you know I love me some blush, okay? Like, there's nothing more that I love than bronzer and blush. Those are my two favorite parts of the skin routine, which is weird because I also love like foundation and concealer, but like, if I needed to, I might be able to live without them, but I can't live without bronzer and blush. So my favorite blush, and I don't think I've talked about this blush at all on my channel, is the, what are these called? The MAC Glow Play blushes. And this is in the shade Heat Index. And perfect color for me. I love a warm tone, pinky, orangey, corally. I guess, would you call that coral? Or just pink or peach? I don't know. I'm not good at describing blush colors. I've tried multiple times with multiple different people and it just doesn't work. I can't describe blush colors. It doesn't make sense to me, but this colors like this are my favorite, and this is my favorite formula from 2020. It's matte, it's not shimmery, but it's like a putty texture. Like if you put your finger in it, you can smush it. But I don't use it with my with my fingers or a sponge. I use it with a brush, and it still picks up nicely and it still deposits nicely like blush. Okay, this is the blush. If you haven't tried it, I highly suggest it because it's very pigmented, it blends well, and it's just fire. That's the theme for this video. It's just fire. It's just fire. It's just fire. So after blush, you have highlight, right? And I was hesitant to put this in my video because I'm pretty sure like it was limited edition. I haven't gone to check. I'll let you know if it's still online. What are you doing, cat? She crazy. I'll let you guys, like, I'll link it down below if it's still available, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Was the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics highlighter palettes. Doesn't have the names on it, but this is like, this is the flash, this is the lighter of the two, right? And I went and got this and I researched it for a while, and everybody's like, oh no, the lighter colors aren't gonna work on darker skin tones. Girl, my two favorite are these two here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to focus. These all look exactly the same. Ah, there it is. These two down at the bottom, which is technically the top, are my favorite. I have them on now and they just sink into the skin. They melt. They're not glittery, they're not chunky, they're just so smooth. I've never, I don't think, tried. What are you doing? Oh, you see the light? You see the light? Look at the light. You see it? Okay. I've never tried a baked highlighter formula, and I really, really, really like this one. This is like, I want to say since like March been up there. Like I'll go and try something else and I'm like, but my Jaclyn Hill. And then I'll go and try something else and I'm like, but my Jaclyn palette. And then I'll go and try something else and I'm like, but this. Have you tried this? I put my sister onto this. She got the darker shades because those appealed to her. But this palette, okay, this formula, she need to come bring it back in like singles. I'll buy like 12 of them. Different colors of singles. I'll buy like 1,300 of them. No doubts. I'll buy them. Because they're that good. And they just look so pretty. They melt into the skin. You just look glowy. You don't look glittery. I hate glittery highlights, and that is perfection. So, now we're done with face. Face is done. Next, we're going to talk about eyeballs, right? And I don't really like eyeshadows like that. Like, I'll put eyeshadow on every now and again. But I feel like when I put it on, I look crazy. Just like when I put on lipstick, I feel like I look crazy, but that's beside the point. If I had to pick one palette this year that stood out to me the most, it is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. And it looks like this, okay? These are my jam. I love greens and I love oranges and I love blues and I love a little pop of shimmer on the lid. But like these, it has these cream ones, like this one, that one. They're like cream to powder formula. Boy, Natasha the Nona did it with this palette, y'all. I don't even understand. Like, I've tried a couple. I have, what is it? I have the Safari palette. And I have, what is this? The Sunset? No. Sun-Kissed? No. What is this? Sunrise. The Sunrise palette is the other one. The Sunset palette, I think it's like the brown goldy one. I got too much going on over here. Hopefully nothing falls. But I've tried a couple of her palettes, but nothing compares to the formula of this one. It's so easy to use. It's my favorite. Shoot, it might be my favorite eyeshadow out of all of my palettes because this is my color story. This is, if I had to pick a palette, I would pick this one. Like, and it's also like the packaging is my favorite color. I love teal, but I also love lime green. So it's teal and then it has green on the inside. Like, if you wanted to speak to me in a palette, this is speaking my language, okay? Let me put it back properly where it's supposed to go. Let me put it back. All right, so we've got eyes. Next, we have eyeliner. And I've only had this eyeliner for a couple months, but the Pat McGrath Labs, yeah, Pat McGrath again. I don't know what this eyeliner is called. I threw the package away. But her liquid eyeliner, blackest eyeliner I have. It's super duper easy to get a wing with it. There's not much to say. It's black, wing, great, love it. The end. It goes over shimmers very well. So it's nice. Next up we have eyebrows. We're getting into the last two products, guys. Isn't this exciting? Okay, so the eyebrows, right? I know we don't talk about her anymore, but Kat Von can't vaccinate these kids. The KVD, I don't know if this doesn't even say it. This still says Kat Von D. The KVD Vegan Beauty Signature Brow Pencil. Do you see my eyebrows? I used another product in them as well today, but do you see my eyebrows? Okay, I'm gonna try and show you the shape of this pencil because it's a different shape to any pencil that I've ever used. It's like, yeah, can you see that there? It's like a little oval, a little really skinny oval. This is the best brow pencil ever. It is really skinny, super duper precise. I think it's called like precision. Yeah, precision pencil. It's completely true. Precision is precise. You get a nice line, but then you could turn it flat and you could fill it in. Like, I used the shade Walnut. I've gone through a couple of these, but I don't go through these nearly as much as I did my Benefit brow pencils. Y'all, I went through one of those like every 2 weeks. It made 0 sense. It made no sense. When I say no sense, it literally made no sense how fast I went through them, and they would break. I would roll it up, go to touch my brow, and be like, and I'm like, I just bought you. I just opened you up. Why would you do this to me? That don't happen with this one. So try this out. I said last two products. I meant this is now the last two products. Again, tried this later in the year, right? This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. This is it for dry skin. If you have dry skin, the All Nighter made me too matte. The All Nighter Matte, I didn't even try it because I was like, that's gonna make me too matte. But this, when it says glow. Now, when you put it on, you are gonna wanna like pat it down because if you leave it, you will literally look like a straight up oil slick, which is not what we're going for. But if you spray this on, pat it down with your sponge or a powder puff or shoot, a paper towel, it don't really matter. Just press it in a little bit. Chef's kiss. It lasts all day. It makes everything on my face last so much longer. And it gives me that hydration I need because, again, I have dry skin. I can't just be out here chalky and cakey and matte. That's not how I roll. So I'll put on like a mattifying foundation. Like I'll use it with my Too Faced matte foundation. I'll put on a mattifying foundation. I won't set it, and then I'll put setting spray on it. Boy, I don't know why Urban Decay didn't come out with this sooner. I've got 2 of these. I got one from a bathroom, one from a desk, because you never know where you're gonna be when you put on your makeup. Last product. Okay, last product. Excuse me. Honorable mention goes to all the Fenty glosses. Don't matter which one. It could be these cream ones. I have on, this one is Honey Waffles on top of the product I'm about to talk about. But lip gloss. I like lip gloss. Thick, sticky lip gloss. I don't like them lip glosses that feel like lip oil. They're too thin, and I need to know that you're there, okay? So, Fenty lip gloss is always that chick. Honorable mention. Lastly, like my last product is by Melt Cosmetics. This is from the Undertone Nudes collection. I'm slightly, I'm darker skinned, right? I'm not the darkest of dark, right? But I'm darker skinned, and finding a lip product that is dark enough but isn't purple. That's the thing. Everybody want to come out with a dark lipstick or a lip color or lip pencil or lip anything, and it's purple. I don't want a dark purple. I want a dark brown. I want to have a nude too. I don't want to wear pink lipstick all the time. So Melt came out with these, and this is all I use to line my lips. Line my lips, fill in my lips, whatever. This is the darkest brown. Did I say it's in the shade Ebony? I think I said that. But this is the darkest brown that I found on the market. Now there is another one that Too Much Mouth uses. I don't remember who it is, what it is, or what. This one's readily accessible. I can go into the store, I think, and purchase it. I think. If not, Sephora got 2-day shipping. But either way, this, if I'm wearing lipstick, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this, and I'm wearing something else on top of it. But this is perfect. And now these two put together, do you see this nude? It's not pink, it's not gray, it's not ashy, it's warm. It is the perfect combination for a warm-toned nude lip on me, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so happy about it because I just got these two same time I got the Fenty powder. But these are fire too. And I don't know why I expected anything less, because Fenty always comes out with bangers. When I say I have like most of her products, the only product I don't have, there's 2 products I don't have. I don't have the Diamond Glow bomb thingies because they're glittery, and I don't even want to set myself up for that, because like if I get them and then I put them on and I don't like them, I'll be really mad that I don't like something Fenty came out with. And the other thing that I don't have because I don't like it is the Brow MVP. It didn't sit right with my soul. There was just something about it. It didn't sit right with my soul. But that's not what this video is. This video is praising my favorite products of 2020. This is definitely a favorite product. This is gloss. I like gloss, so this is also a favorite product. But yeah. That's my full face of 2020 favorites. I bought more skincare this year, I feel, than I bought makeup. Which is perfectly fine with me, because it's never too early to start taking care of your skin. Love the skin you're in. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm delirious. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite product of 2020 was. If you had one, if you didn't, let me know. Let me know some things that you didn't like. I don't mind. As long as y'all are talking to me down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that's it. See y'all later. Deuces. Scanning it. Why do you gotta touch stuff while I'm doing things? We can have a staring contest. Yeah, exactly. Anywho.